week 2 of Open Alpha is in full swing. We've got a couple days left, and you know what that means. We've got our Rushdown recap, talking about the best things that happened this week and the best that's still to come. Off the bat, we had our Quick Play Championship on Saturday, which featured a number of our top players from our Quick Play wins of Open Alpha Week 1. And Jay managed to come out on top with some really impressive gameplay. Speaking of which, this is the current standings for our Quick Play leaderboard. These are our top 10 players right here. We'll be doing another Quick Play Championship after Week 2 ends. More details to come based on everyone's schedules. Up next, we had our D4C Zero Arcadian. Thank you so much, D4C, for putting this together. It was an amazing opportunity to see some top-notch talent come out. We had Dark Ray and Proto in a really electric grand final set that we're going to be uploading onto YouTube soon. Definitely check out the whole thing because it's awesome. As a reminder, we also are in the middle of a Metal clip competition, so make sure that you download metal.tv and upload and record your clips as you play. Here are the top 5 clips for what we have right now. I'm sure you guys can do better, so make sure you download the app and record the best and most fun moments that you can capture. You notice I snuck in one of the clips of myself in there. I try not to play too seriously with people, but sometimes I just can't help myself and I have to go ham. Next, I want to talk about our streamer emotes. We have had a number of streamers pop into the game, and we're really happy to support them in every way we can. We love to do shout-outs in our Discord, on Twitter, and of course we have our Twitch emotes and our Hollows program. Shout-outs to Windows, shout-outs to ESAM and House of Creation for their awesome emotes that we've since added into the game. Speaking of which, we actually have our own emotes now. We have 2 emotes right now approved with the 3rd pending approval from Twitch, so you guys can start using these and spamming them all over twitch.tv. On a related note, we've been using some of the subs that you guys have given us to have conversations with other top streamers out there. If you think there's someone that we need to talk to and we need to pop in and introduce them to Rushdown Revolt, let us know. One has gone in particular really well, and that was Westballs. He actually had some great feedback for us on the subject of keeping Kid Shine. If you don't know, we're planning on reworking his specials for Week 3. And he had some really good feedback for us, so we'll be keeping Kid Shine. It's a really iconic move for platform fighters, and we're excited to have that element of familiarity for people who can come from their favorite fighting game and have something that they know how to use already in Rushdown Revolt. As it relates to the community, I wanted to also shout out to 2 YouTube videos which came out in the last week with May Dre's Zurong compilation. We also have Windows himself adding some of his footage from his Twitch stream, and I recommend you check that out as well. By far our top video today is still ESAM's Rushdown Revolt video, so thank you very much ESAM for that video. Alright boys and girls, you know what time it is. It is time to talk about the Kickstarter. We are doing so good. We have almost $20,000, which means we can get the new Weishan model and 9 new skins in the game for everyone to enjoy, and we're really excited about this. In particular, we're only $1,000 away, so this is super tangible for us. And even though we have only 3 days left, 3 days guys, it's now or never, I think we can still hit 25,000, which will get us to Erda, which is going to be a major rework. We're really excited for this one, and we know it's going to be a game changer for her to have these glowing hands of which will just inspire fear in everybody. It's going to be awesome. So we hope we can hit the $25,000 mark, and we have the perfect catalyst to get there. This Saturday, we have SSTJ's Throwdown 2. So make sure that you enter by signing up at rushdownrevolt.reddit.com on our subreddit. And don't forget to tune in when it goes live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time this Saturday. One thing that's going to be really important for this is that you guys join our Discord. You can join it at discord.gg/rushdownrevolt. Be sure to check it out. Our community is super friendly, super welcoming, and will help you through all the ways that our game currently cannot. There's a lot of hidden character tech, and that's where our Discord can come in. Last but not least, before we get to our in-game content discussion, we have a controller giveaway. Do not miss out on this awesome opportunity. This giveaway is not only for the controller, but also 3 gold skins and 10 Founders Packs. So make sure you guys sign up because this is it's free real estate. Don't miss out. The big update for Open Alpha Week 2 was our UI, which people are really, really gushing about. One piece of feedback that people had was scaling and allowing people to change the size of these UI elements. I have good news for you, and an update is coming for that by this weekend. We also have a brand new patch out today, and this patch has 3 big quality of life improvements. First and foremost is an update to Vortex rollback, where we had some issues where some players would start really stable, and then the game would slowly get more and more rollbacky over time. And we fixed that with basically addressing the rollback drift that was happening between players. This is more pronounced when someone has a much higher performance computer than someone else that they're playing with. Next, when you're in quick play, you're now going to have a CPU who joins you. We're really excited to have this as a feature. And last but not least is if you're on the main menu or in a custom lobby or on the character select screen, you can hit on the keyboard numbers 1 through 7 to change the track to whatever you'd like. Before we turn it over to the live stream and our speedrunning competition, remember to save the date. Open Alpha Week 3 will be coming back on October 28th. Save the date. Alright, how's it going, guys? I am tuning in real time here to Stibba, who is currently grinding through the time trials. We have 3 competitors, SSTJ, Stibba, and Wishingrad. I've abbreviated their tags in the top right, and we'll be updating this scoreboard over the next hour as these players try to compete for the best time. If you don't know what's going on, this is a format that we're exploring here. My volume's too low. Let me turn that up. How about this, guys? I'm almost in red now, so I don't want to go too much louder. So basically, this is a new format. Essentially what we've done is we have our time trial champions or our world record holders, and we picked the 3 of them to compete on a brand new stage we just revealed to them for the first time. And we'll be cycling through all 3 of them to see how they're faring. And they have until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time to record their best time, and whoever has the top time wins. So let me turn up the volume so we can hear what Stibba's up to in his game, excuse me. So I was watching Stibba a bit earlier when the game was running, and Stibba was trying out Weishan, was trying out Ezzy, and it seems like he's picked Zhurong as his go-to character, which is pretty interesting. The stage is 5 parts, and it looks like Stibba just got a 45-second time. I am waiting to see what people record before I update the timer in the top right corner. If someone logs a time, then I'll put it there. So I've got a spoiler alert coming here. I'll put it on the tag, the screen when I update it. But we got an incredible time from one of our players, which I'll be showing in a second here. By the way, if anyone from the community wants to join me on the commentary desk, I would love to have you. Just let me know, and we can give it a shot. So, boom, I've just updated the time. SSTJ has pulled in a 32-second time. I'll go ahead and put Stiba, the one that we just witnessed, at 45 seconds. And I'll switch over screens to SSTJ in a second. But this is, it's kind of insane to see how different players with different characters will tackle the same challenge and really push this game's mechanics to the limit. Let me pull up. There we go. All right. Let's switch over to our boy SSTJ now. So SSTJ is running Erda, not surprisingly. Let me also adjust the audios here. There we go. We got SSTJ's stream coming in now. Really interesting, again, to see Stiba sticking to Zurong and SSTJ using Erda here. It's kind of surprising, actually. Because a lot of people think Erda's a slow character, right? But let's see what he can do.
Second to last one.
I'm surprised he's going for the side tilt. That seems like a pretty laggy move to begin with. Making good use of these nairs.
Those 3 targets on the left. Maybe on the second to last screen, you go up once to get things on the right on the way down and in.
There's actually no rules for this competition, so it's a really new thing. So he's got his chat, I think, giving him advice. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no rules against that, so...
oh, you're talking about the 3 on the right? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, anything goes. Maybe in future tournaments we'll take a stricter rule set, but I think that this is fine for this kind of competition. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's great for everyone to get involved, honestly. One of our other competitors, I'm going to drop his...
stupid to not realize that. No!
It's Jeremy Wishingrad. Let's see who he's using. Oh, interesting. Everyone right now is using a different character.
Good catch.
That's really surprising, actually. I'm going to switch over to Wishingrad in just a second here. I'm going to prepare the scene and switch over.
I definitely got caught up in the moment. You waited for. This is what.
All right, so now we're looking at Wishingrad's stream here. I don't think he's got game volume on. All good? I'll put on some of our music here. Give me a second.
Yes, he's running Kid. Interesting. Hey, Girl Darts, thank you so much for the raid. 8 streamers, thank you. 8 viewers. Yeah, Dave makes a comeback. This is Revenge of Dave. The Dave trial. Conky comes out with a good question here, by the way. Will this game have online 2-on-2s? Absolutely. In fact, that's something I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we can have ready for week 3 of Open Alpha. It already does. It's just not as a queue, right? Where you hit quick play and you can go like, I want to queue up for 2-on-2s. Let's see. Interesting. That's like a really good. Oh, turn down the music a little bit. Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. Thanks, guys. Turn it down a bit. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. Let's see. I don't think no one's. Stibba has updated his time to 36 seconds. I'm getting arrested, by the way, guys, so hopefully we can finish this tournament first. Oops, I need to update the label. This is Wish. Short for Wishingrad. Dave's trial. Wait, 31 seconds? 31.66. Holy hell. Okay, hold on. That's hype. We just watched a new time. Damn. Look at that. Breaking news. How is he doing this so fast? I feel like Kid's up specials are really well suited to this. And he can just cover so much horizontal space with his side special, right? Like this one in particular, that part 4, where it's so spread out, I feel like Kid just flies. How much time do they have left? They have until 8:15 p.m. I'll add that to the score. And then make that not so small. Alright, I think this is our world record holder right now. Yeah, especially under the stage, I completely agree. Let's watch Wishingrad like a couple more times, and we'll switch over to SSTJ and Erda. How many people offered to commentate? Who offered to commentate? Hey, Toggle with the commands. He means in voice chat. Go into the voice chat, I'll drag you in here, Buckles. I'd be happy to have you co-commentate with me. Alright, well, come back. Come back. I'm gonna move you 1 sec. Buckles, can you hear me? Hello, Buckles.
Hey, is this the Keiko?
This is the Keiko, and this is the stream. So you're on stream.
Alright, fantastic. Now I can really let loose on what all is on my mind.
Yeah, tell me how you want me to buff Ezzy. I'm just kidding. Don't go into don't go into it. We're gonna lose all our viewers instantly talking about buffing Ezzy.
Just like make her able to go anywhere on the screen at any time. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
All right, so we're watching. I'm watching Wishingrad still on stream. You can pull up his stream and you'll see what I'm seeing.
Yeah. I don't know if there's gonna be I think there might be more of a delay if I.
Well, I'm rebroadcasting his stream, so if you went directly to his stream, you'd get it live. Turn him up again. I already turned him up, Ron. Let me know if you think. No, it's okay. I have a lot of leeway on Discord to turn you up even more. I'm just gonna see if
Okay.
how much higher I need to go. But I think that what Kid does so well is his horizontal float, right? He can just drift left, right, and just keep attacking while sliding, and then rush at the very last minute to just sustain as much lateral movement as possible. It's really hard to keep up with, and yet as slow as Erda seems to be, Erda, I think, has second place right now to, Stibba's Zurong, which is crazy. That Zurong, the fastest and arguably flashiest character in the game, is not the fastest in this speedrunning competition.
I think that has to do with the fact that a lot of Zurong's dash movement and regular movement in general is a little slower paced than most of the other characters, and the amount that she does get that's burst is usually just the blue, while both Erda and Kid have high mobility specials that let them launch themselves across the screen and hit the targets at the same time, so they don't have to worry about timing aerials or anything like that for the most part.
Does Zoo not get blue fire from targets?
I think she does get blue fire from targets, but she has to refresh it every single time too.
Yeah, that's true.
Kid and Erda just kind of get their specials the same way for the targets, so it helps with consistency as well. I can see that Zurong could definitely do something effective with the targets, but it's a lot harder because it would be a lot more technical, just being able to figure out when I need blue fire, when you don't, all that other stuff, when to use what. Because she's conditionally mobile, while I would say Erda and Kid are more unconditionally mobile.
I'm switching to SSTJ now, and I'm looking at the tech. He's using a lot of aerial grounded lariat, actually, a lot of it. And the other thing that's interesting is that for Erda, her grab boxes do break targets. So if she does her side special, that's just one giant hitbox.
Yeah, well, that goes into what we were saying about them both having mobility specials, where, because Erda... Sorry, hold on.
SSTJ just clocked in a 30.83. We're going to see a lot of back and forth between these two, I'm sure.
Makes you, so who are the three competitors right now?
It's Wishingrad, who's playing Kid right now, SSTJ, who's playing Erda, and Stibba, who's playing Zurong last time I checked, but Stibba's kind of the master of all. He kind of switches between whichever characters he, I feel feels like he does the best with.
Okay, where's his stream?
Right here in the Discord.
Oh, it's in the Discord. Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
Is he sharing screen with you?
Yes. You can't see it. Let me change the permission.
I cannot see
I'll
it.
change the permission so you can see it. Give me a second.
So I was trying to get a better idea of what we're looking at here. Let me pop out the Rushdown Revolt chat just so I can see what people are saying.
Yep. Good idea. Let's switch over to Stibba. Let's see what he's up to. He is still running Zurong. Still running Zurong. And I'm not sure what his best time is yet. He hasn't posted a new time yet. So we'll just watch and see what he can do.
Alright. So he's doing Zurong.
He's still doing Zoo, yeah. I'm sure he can do better than 36 still. I doubt that's his best time. Let's see.
And this is all with like the Dave trial.
Mm-hmm. It's all at the same trial. They all have the same level. And they can play any character they want.
Okay, I got you.
Part 1 split. I'm going to start paying attention to the splits too.
Yeah.
Because 4 seconds seems pretty fast for the first split.
I think he's trying to figure out right now like what the most consistent way to do this pattern is.
Mm-hmm. So I'm watching SSTJ, by the way, and like he had a pretty quick first split, and he had like a 486 compared to the 401, 410 that we're seeing from Stibba here. So it feels like, okay, the first part pretty well suited to Zoo.
Yeah.
Oh man, watch how he just blazes through these boxes. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna get these pretty cleanly, but he does. Pretty surprising, honestly, to see how he kind of weaves up and down through the targets, taking several passes at them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did Zoo get 3083? I didn't see that on stream. Oh, 3083. You're reacting to SSTJ. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, I don't know if there's a way that you can set it up so that you can have all three feeds at the same time for stream, but that might be a good idea if you want to see like everything that's going on.
Oh wow, I'm watching this and I mean, feels like Stibba maybe his best still is 36. I don't know. Feels kind of slow through the other parts.
I'm having issues with SSTJ stream. It won't work for me.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's giving me like an error.
Maybe it's because you have too many, things being downloaded at the same time.
Well, no, I mean I don't have my stream. I don't have like I only have the Rushdown chat up. I don't have any other streams up, so I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there no way for players to update me on their best times live? They are. There's a chat that we're all in, and they're telling me their times. But that's like they have to tell me, right? So if Stibba doesn't want to record his times, doesn't want to tell me a time he's got, then.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that just mean that you can't use the time then?
Well, presumably, we've asked everyone to record their gameplay. So, if they say, hey, I got whatever I got, then they'll be able to let us know. Stibba just says his best time's around 33.
Alright, I got you.
So I'll just put that in there. I won't go to the decimal point because he's behind right now. SSTJ at 30.83, Wishingrad 31.66. So I want to see Stibba do a really good second split and see what kind of time he's getting, and then compare that to like SSTJ, and we'll switch over.
I think the biggest part about this contest is that, I
Wow,
think,
sub 4 second on part 1. That's fast.
yeah, I think Stib might have a shot of just winning just because he right now is going through, like, he's not trying to go for the fastest time right now, but he's trying to find the fastest way to do this with Zoo, and if he can figure that out and do it like consistently enough, then he might like get a time that's like crazy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is like you have to think about the fact that while SSTD does have the record right now, we don't know what the upper limits of what those times could even be right now, because now if we're getting into like more of the later phase of time trials, then that just means that they're trying to perfect the route that they're taking so they can do it the fastest possible. We don't know how fast each character can do this. This is, you know, obviously this is a trial that you just made for this competition, so we have no idea what some of the final times could look like. We could be getting down to like 25 seconds at some point, you know, and then fighting for like milliseconds.
Well, I agree with you completely, and it's a question of strategy, right? It's like, well, are these players thinking about how am I going to spend this hour, right? Because this it ends in 30 minutes, so they have 30 minutes now, and we're about 30 minutes in to get the best time, and whoever has the best time in 30 minutes, because sure, if you know, you come up with the most consistent thing, but then you don't, you know, you're labbing but you're not going for the record, you miss your shot. So I think there's like an interesting question of strategy between like how much time do you spend on labbing, how much time do you spend on going for runs in a 1 hour block.
I think that.
And you're saying, hey, Stibba's like going much more for the labbing. Oh, 3483. Okay.
Yeah, no, all I'm saying is right now is that I think he's going for, now he's found the route, and he's going for like cutting down as much extra time as he can on the route.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially since he's down to just 4 seconds on that first section now, like he's consistently doing it like the same exact way and coming down to 4 seconds every single time. Once he starts doing that for like every section, you know, if he can do that in an hour, it's really up to how fast he ends up adapting to like his own routes and how fast he can get the trial to go off. But like even right now at like unperfected times, he's getting at least 36. Like with just like major like time wasting.
Yeah, I think Stibba actually has in-game audio we can use.
Because like you can see that he's not. He's getting the first few parts consistently now, but he has to start doing it on the other sections. And if he can pull that all together into a seamless transition, then, you know, obviously he's going to post a really good time, and we don't know how.
4:14, 6:40.
Slaglick, actually we do have open beta or open alpha part week 2 out right now, so if you wanted to download the same launcher that you played if you played in week 1, then we can play it for free as well.
Ooh, 3118. Hello.
Yep,
Okay.
yeah.
He's in second place now.
That's what I was talking about.
Just like that. Holy cow. Wow, what a we're literally like, okay, you know, Stibba, I don't know what he can do, but boom. 3118, just like that, he's in second place now.
Yeah, he's found what like he's trying to perfect now, and even with just that, he's already like pulled ahead to second. So like if he can perfect it, we might be seeing like 28, 29 second runs now that he can keep trying to get even lower. I mean, it's really up to the other competitors to figure out, oh well, do I have to find another route now? Do I need to like change something the way that I'm doing it so I can get faster? Like, I have a question though. So they're posting this all on a private channel, right? So they can see each other's advances in times.
They can, yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be really like, you know, I would say maybe there's some nerves going on as far as that's concerned too, because if somebody posts a really good time, it's like, oh god, now I have to figure out how to do this, and we have less than like 30 minutes, you know?
Yeah, what I like about it, it definitely feels like a competition, you know?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I think that this is, I love this format. I mean, we're just kind of trying it out. I didn't really have any references other than I've seen some, Super Mario speedrun competitions where they had like, they gathered a bunch of speedrunners together and they saw like over the course of a weekend who could get the best run. And I was like, hey, let's try that out for a 1 hour thing. And I think it's going well. Definitely some things are perfect, but I like the idea of this format.
Green Knight was saying that we should go and follow the player in third place, so that if they upgrade their time, then we can go and see like how the underdogs are doing. You know what I mean? Like keep switching between and seeing.
Switching.
Somebody, like,
Should we watch the third place people?
yeah, so like whenever they post a new time that beats third place, then we go to the person that's in third place.
Yep. I'm good with that. I'll switch over now. So,
yeah, so we can see like updates to like times as it's going on, like people innovating live.
yep. So this is Wishengrad now. And Wishengrad doesn't have any game audio, so we have the lovely Sovereign Peak music to keep us company here.
I can't hear it personally, but
Yeah, it's there. I'll try turning you up a little bit more because I see now that your audio is a lot less than mine still. There we go. All right, say something. Or not.
Can you say something?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to me specifically. Freaking for a second there. Let me say that.
No, you're good. I think we're coming to a better place here. I'm still trying to triangulate it, but I think we're in a better place now. You and I should be pretty close at this point.
Alright.
And I'll turn down the
I
music.
think Wishingrad's biggest stumbling block right now is he needs to, on that last section, I think what he needs to do is he needs to learn exactly how to charge and let go of the side B so that he plows through the one directly underneath, goes towards the one underneath the left side ledge, and then he can spark cancel, jump up, and then use up B to immediately get the third target. So like he seems to have the whole obstacle course right now really like practiced and well in hand. He's doing it really consistently and really quickly. So I would say the last section is the one where he's losing the most time on. So if he can just get that done correctly, then yeah, because if he drops down and does side B, oh, he got 30-45 there. He just tied SSTJ for first place.
That's nuts.
So he just posted 30-45 on that.
Holy hell. Okay.
That means we need to go back to Stibs now because SSTJ and Wish are tied now.
Wow. Okay, I wasn't ready for that to turn around so fast. All right, here we go. Back to Stibba. Good call, Green Knight.
If there's anyone in the chat that is watching SSTJ offhand, let us know if he posts any other update. Oh, actually, you're watching the channel too, but it's cool hearing from the viewers as well. Mm-hmm. I keep forgetting that there's things I can't see for this.
What's nuts to me is how close they are, despite all using different players, different characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, shout outs to ADCT for designing this stage because he did a good job. I think he spent like 2 or 3 weeks working on this, trying to make it as balanced as possible across the whole cast.
Yeah.
It's really amazing to see, like, 3 completely different characters, 3 completely different, like, approaches.
Yeah.
And yet they're all so close.
The cool thing about this is that if you guys really wanted to hold more of these competitions, you can literally, like, make it easier to just build these, stages and then have it so that you can just have the same kind of competition going on, too. It's different than tournaments, but I think that there's a nice, like, still competitive nature about it that's still, like, interesting to watch for people.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same kind of thing where people like to watch speedrunners, just, like, competing for your times,
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I think Stibbs can. I really think Stibbs can pull out an insane time here. He's just having some execution problems right now.
Oh my god, I don't even know how we would do a tiebreaker. I feel like we'd have to say like, okay, you guys get 3 runs. Whoever's the best run after 3 runs.
Yeah,
or we do it like horse, where it's like, you know, I don't know. Jeez.
No,
I think we would do it like hockey shootout rules. I don't know if you're familiar with how that works. You basically have a set number, call it 3, and then you see who has more by the end of it. So if one person gets 3 and one person has 2, then obviously we have a winner. So we would do the combined time of those 3 attempts.
Oh, come on, Stibbs.
Well, I don't know. We wouldn't do that. I think we would just do like round for round, basically. So we go round 1, who wins, round 2, who wins, round 3, who wins. We do it that way, relatively speaking.
He's doing so well. He just needs to land this. Oh, no! He was so close to breaking something right there. So close, dude. You can see, like, I can see him maybe breaching 29 seconds, possibly, if he tightens up this run, because, like, the amount of, like,
there's a lot of slack.
Huh?
There's a lot of slack. Like, I'm watching him and I go, oh, like, he messed up the run, and then like, oh wait, that was his best pace yet, you know?
Yeah. No, it's definitely, like I said, Zoo's one of those characters that, like, she can do so much, but she's a lot harder to do it with than other characters, because it's a lot more restrictive on how her movement is and everything like that, just because of the type of character she is.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to use that in this kind of environment is really good, but it's also really restricting to, like, how well you can handle Zoo as a character. See, because, like, look, if he had, like, you can see it too, like, it's just that last section that's really screwing up his times right now. If he can get that, like, with a tight enough execution, I'm thinking that he could pull ahead. And the more he does it, obviously, the better he's going to get at doing it. Because, like, look how super consistent he's getting now.
Yeah, on that part in particular.
He just, no. Yeah, see, it's this is the
tough.
type of thing. This is the type of thing with, like, speedrunning, this kind of stuff, is just, like, I personally have no patience for this kind of thing. I get frustrated, like, with games like this.
We really just need to add a restart button too.
That's an idea, is having a reset, maybe reset option in the menu. Just so that people can quickly start over.
He's just chilling now. He's like, alright, whatever.
Yeah. So, does anyone know, Keiko, has SSTJ or Wish posted any other times?
Yeah, we have a new time from SSTJ.
Alright, how low is it?
29 flat.
29 flat? Okay. Alright. Let's see.
I mean, looking at these runs, like, there is sub 29's definitely possible from Zoo and from...
Yeah, from Kid, yeah. Is there a way to watch SSTJ's 29-second run? I mean...
Not right now.
Yeah, not at this second. Well, you're definitely going to put up the best runs, right? Like,
yeah, I'll put up a video of each of the best runs for each character.
Yeah. But you're gonna have to get them from the players after this, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can just grab it from their streams.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying that you're gonna have to do that.
There'll be a little bit of work, but we'll be able to get them. We might even do like a challenge to the broader community. Hey, can you beat these times that these guys could only do in 1 hour? and you've got whatever 2 days, 3 days until the closed alpha ends.
Mm-hmm. So you said the closed alpha is going until the 10th, right?
That's right. Yeah, we've got a few days,
Yeah.
so we could post all of these, tomorrow, and then say, hey, open challenge to whoever. If you do, you can get a, founder's pack or something.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. So right now, I believe that
And I would do that to anybody who beats these times for these characters. Say, hey, if you beat these times with these characters, anybody who beats them.
We're down to 12 minutes.
Yep, we're down to 12 minutes. That's like, time's flying. I felt like only 10 minutes ago I was like, we got 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
If you just break it down, each run is like a minute.
Yeah.
They have like 10 attempts basically. No, that's not right. They've got, 45 seconds. They've got like 15 attempts left. This is getting down to the wire, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we get to the last 5 minutes, I might switch to Wishingrad, who's in second place, to see if he can beat SSTJ.
Oh yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. I'm kind of hoping that Stibbs pulls something out. Like if you go over to the Wishingrad is out of nowhere.
Paradox asks, is this trial available on a testing branch or something? It will be available on all branches after this tournament ends. But yeah, it's on like a super secret branch.
So you too can be like me and be bad at target practice.
Great to have you here, Buckles, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at how much time Stibba had just chilling, and he got 31 seconds.
I know, dude. I that's what I'm saying. Like if he can get one perfect run, he's gonna
crush it. He's gonna be like 27 seconds or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just takes one. It just takes one. That's all he needs.
Look how clean that is, right? He's really, he didn't need to quit there. Like he had so much slack on other runs. I feel like at this point we're down to the last 10 minutes. You gotta kind of run with whatever you can. Don't be like greedy for the perfect run,
Yeah, but at the same time, if you feel like you're not gonna get the time you want in that run, it's probably better to conserve the time and just like restart anyway.
No, that's true.
Because they're literally running on 10 minutes right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like every second counts, which means that every time they feel like nope, not enough, they need to conserve as much time as possible and just like restart the run.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess you can risk getting a good like a pretty good run, like not having it happen. But if you are trying to go for like the run that's gonna knock it out of the park, obviously, if you want to try to do it as best you can, because then there's less of a chance. Like it's that whole thing of like there's less of a chance that somebody's gonna beat your really good time if you post it near the end.
Wow, look at this time right now. Oh no! This is so fast. So fast.
Yeah, come on.
Oh! Hey! He's in second place now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 30, 28. Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Oof. This is close. I haven't heard anything from Wishingrad yet.
I mean, it really is the players that have to report these times. So.
He just reported it.
Wait, he switched? Or he just accidentally... Oh, okay. He accidentally switched to Api and Galu. I was like, wait a minute. What is this? What is this tech? I was like, what is he about to do?
I really think that Stibba could win this.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 8 minutes, but this is gonna be tight.
Yeah, Green Knight's saying we should switch to Wishengrad. Let's give Stibs some time.
All right, let's switch. Let's switch to Wishengrad.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the street. Cool.
Yeah, I got it.
So does he have the best time on his end as he can?
I don't know. That's the best he's reported.
Okay, that's the one that you have already?
Yep.
Okay,
30-45.
Oh, 30-25.
30-45. 45.
30-45. Okay, I was gonna say.
All right, so we're gonna stick with Wishengrad until like last 3 minutes, and we'll see if whoever's in second place will be with them for the last 3 minutes to see if they can beat SSTJ.
Yeah. SSTJ's still going for runs right now, right? He's gonna try to get.
I don't think he's sitting on his hands. I think he's definitely trying to beat his own time here.
Yeah. No, I got you. We're down to 2 minutes. I mean, not 2 minutes. 15. I'm silly. We're down to 7 minutes.
A little bit less now.
Oh yeah. Then that down to 6. I think one thing we need to keep in mind too is that the more that these players go and do this, there's just also the fatigue factor.
Mm-hmm.
Too is Wishengrad was not messing up this much earlier when we were watching him. He was getting them all point, but now I feel like his hands and like everything are getting tired.
I think it's fatigue. I think it's also nerves, honestly.
Yeah.
You're like, I have 5 minutes. Are you kidding me? Like, that sounds like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 minutes to get a, world record time. Go. Like, could you have a more stressful situation?
I mean, this really is the make or break time. So, like, this is really the time that they're going to have to pull it all together. Stib has 27.73.
What?
Wait, what?
Where?
Did this happen?
Oh my god, we missed some big skips. Oh no, but... Alright, so SSTJ...
Yeah.
SSTJ is now at 28.26. And Stibba is at 27.73.
That's crazy. How did we miss that?
You told me to come here.
No, Green Knight told me to come here. It's your fault, Green Knight. How dare you? We just missed, what could have been the best run of... No, I'm just kidding with him. I don't really care that much. But
oh my god. Alright, we got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. And when we have 3 minutes left, we're going to second place, which right now is SSTJ.
I knew that as soon as we turned our back, well, not our back, but we looked away from Stibs, he was going to pull something out. Like something crazy. He was so close when we were watching him earlier. So, the fact that he got that time, it does not surprise me. I want to see that run, though. That run was... Oh, 30.98.
He's getting close.
He's getting closer, yeah.
I think he's taking a breather right now. Looks like he's just sitting on the menu. Wiping the sweat off his hands.
Yeah, no, I got you. He's got 4 minutes, though, man. This is make or break time for all of them. I'm sure Stibs is trying to perfect his time as well. That's crazy. He pulled it out. He pulled it out, within the last 5 minutes. So, is he gonna beat SSTJ's? Freaking Erda with Zoo? One of what most people consider one of the slowest characters in the game right now?
Chat says it's the slowest character in the game. I think Zoo's one of the fastest, but everyone's like, nah, Erda's the fastest, Zoo's the slowest. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really fast one.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
Oh, 29.43. That's good, but it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough with the new times.
Oh my gosh. I mean, just a minute ago, he would have, had second place.
Well, I would say, if we're talking about movement on the ground and dash speed, technically Zoo is the slowest in the game.
Sure.
So, if we're talking about, like, her ability to use everything else in her toolkit, though, she is not slow, but that's also very conditional, which is why I was saying earlier, it really comes down to the person that's playing Zoo's execution, whether or not they can press all that 8 PM, like, fast enough to be able to keep up with the time. So it's also, like, probably one of the most stressful on the
I've switched over to SSTJ now. Second place.
Mm-hmm.
I
got this.
He was in first basically the entire tournament.
Yeah, and like I said,
And now he's behind by half of a second in a 30-second run.
I mean, I was saying it from the outset.
And he's and we're at 8:13. By my clock, the only rule I have is your last run has to start at 8:15. If it starts on 8:16 by my clock, then it's too late.
Okay, so they can go up to the end of 8:15. All right.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. Wow. Look how fast he's making Erda, though. Like this character, I would say this character is not a character you would assume is speedy, but
He's making it work.
yeah. No. She has a lot of good grapples that are good for target practice. Oh!
2880.
Oh no, that was an accidental re-grab on the leg.
I know. He would have had like 27 flat.
He would have gotten so close if he hadn't
cut on
re-grabbed
the
the ledge there at the
stage.
last second.
That's oh no. The ledge
Yeah.
killed his time. Oh man.
Yeah, easily added on another second, at the very least. But I think I don't know.
Look at
See,
these super jumps.
maybe-
He's one of the only people using them, I think.
Keep letting us know, chat, if anyone updates on times like a crazy amount, because we can only watch one screen at a time.
That was a perfect. He's going so fast this run. He's going so fast.
Yeah, he's trying to come in clutch.
He's going so fast. This is his best run yet, for sure. Oh no! Oh no, he was at 26 flat.
Is that it?
Oh no!
Is Keiko calling it?
Oh,
Keep going, SSTJ. Keep going.
come on, man. I don't know. I think he could have. Okay, so this.
This is his last run, probably. Maybe he can squeeze in another one. Like I said,
Yeah.
the last run, you have to start before I hit 8:16 on my clock here. I'm still 8:15.
Has anyone else gotten an updated time at all, Keiko?
I don't know. I don't want to look away yet. I have to call time.
I got you.
It's still 8:15. Still 8:15.
It's too exciting. Oh, he's doing really well. He's doing so well.
Oh no!
He's going.
He missed it! Fuck! He missed it! You can start again, SSTJ.
no!
You can start it. You can start it still. Holy
no.
shit, the up
was
air!
so-
That was literally pixels away from hitting it.
I think it's already
I feel like. I mean, this is just obviously this is all nerves
All right,
and like.
this is the last
yeah.
run for SSTJ. This is his last run. If anyone else is doing a run, you have to stop as of this time.
That's Dragon Ball Super, you know this.
I believe time's up now, right?
Yeah,
We should
anyone
wrap up.
cannot start a new run now. When I'm watching SSTJ, this is
Just
his
put
last
it-
run.
Put it in the channel. Put it in the channel. Did you say that it's over?
I think it's like, oh, that's it. All right. Woo, that's it. Oh,
Yeah, if SSTJ,
no.
I feel like if SSTJ had just used up B instead of up air there, just to like lift himself, he would have gotten that. It was so close.
He had the
He literally
ledge
was
deny
close.
him, and then he literally was at the last target, and he up-aired too soon by like
so
a
close.
millionth of a second.
Yo, Ollie, do you have a clip or anything of that run, by the way? Since you seem to be watching Stibs or anything like that, or? I don't
No,
know.
no one has a clip of Stibs, because Stibs is broadcasting
he's
to our
on Twitch,
Discord.
he's
Yeah, I
on
kinda-
Twitch,
I still
he's
wanna
on
beat that
Twitch.
time.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Wishengrad pulled his stream offline. He's done. SSTJ's still going at it, but the tournament is officially over. Stibba winning with 27-73, and SSTJ like nail-bitingly close, but not able to beat it.
You just gotta put. So what you'll have to do then is just put the times in order of from slowest to fastest. Then when you do the highlight of a tournament. Oh, I'm sure Stib's freaking run was crazy, dude. I was so rooting for him because I could see the potential.
All right, so drama time. Stibba says he doesn't have a recording. Foreshadowing. You were like, are we going to be able to watch it? And I was like, well, presumably everyone's been told to record it and they're recording it, so Stibba doesn't have a recording. I mean, we were pretty... I'm not going to say that... Well, no, he should have recordings in his game files. Someone needs to show Stibba how to pull the recordings out. He should have a replay file. Ah, yes, replay system for the win.
Yeah, I do want to see that run though. That run was.
He's gonna have a replay. Okay, we're okay.
Awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
but
But
that was really fun, guys. Chat, what did you think? Should we do this again? I think we should. I think we can invite. I think we can do an invitational with like
I hate that.
five people or so, and we can do that rotation where like, hey, we're running whoever's in last place, and then we can switch to, second place in the last few seconds, just like we did. I think that's a great way to run these.
I think I can make you an overlay or something if you want to do this as an official kind of like thing for the channel, where if you have all of the people on screen, but then when you want to switch to a person, it like makes them in the center while all the other people are on the outside, like in smaller boxes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna look good though.
I mean, we can try to, but I think it would be helpful if we have all the streams like available.
What we could do, we have the technology, right? Like I just need to make the scene. So we could just show like whoever's in first place. I think we can have the big one be whoever, and then we can have like in the corner the first place person, so people can still kind of peep them. But yeah, I think that would make sense. Having like a first place screen so people can watch that.
Yeah.
Maybe in like the bottom left corner or something.
You can definitely refine it. You just need to get ideas from the community for like how you can orchestrate it.
Toggle's gonna have 1,000,001 ideas. Our TO guy, but damn, that was really really fun, guys. So congratulations, Stibba. Please get that replay file from your game.
I beat his time. I don't care.
Damn, SST just got 27-46.
Yeah, SSTJ can go to bed now. 27-46.
Damn, that sucks. He had it too.
He did have it. He was so close.
But that's not good enough.
That was.
I'm getting.
Yeah, we're still watching him right now. It's just like crazy. It's just like it really is. It really does come down to like make or break, With those kinds of things, I think it's the time trial tournament. It was really interesting way to do. Otherwise for most of these games, it's just like regular fighting tournaments.
We're gonna do an interview with everybody.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds fun.
We'll start with Wishingrad if he's willing.
Right now?
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Is that Wishingrad?
Yep.
Hey.
Salty though.
All right, Wishingrad.
Soon.
So how you feeling right now?
I'm still going after this.
Well, I thought it was really funny. Near the middle of the stream, I was like, I feel like the two other players are way faster than me. They probably have like 26 seconds. And this is around the time I had just gotten 29. So then I went and I looked and I had the best time, and I was like, oh, now I'm feeling nervous because I thought you guys were already decimating me a while ago. And then I don't know. I tried going through like the characters I had fun with the target trials at the beginning, the time trials, and with Zoo, I was like, oh, this is actually really nice. And then, but I still went back to Kid and then anyway because that's what I'm most comfortable with. But I think my hands just got too fatigued with my controller, and then every time I tried to do side B, I think it's like the second round, you have the 3 that are closest to the floor, and getting those with Kid, you could either float dare, float nair, but I think there were 2 spaced where it would be really inconsistent to try to hit all 3 in one float. So I think it's better to just like land side B, get all 3, rush up, and then you already are in line for getting the rest of them. But I just kept shining. Because like the dead zone for up special or down special is really close.
By the way, for everyone tuned in here, we're gonna do the interview for Wishingrad. We'll interview SSTJ afterwards. We'll interview Stiba, and then by then, hopefully, we'll have our hands on the replay, and we'll be able to show it to you on stream together, which will be hype.
Because I was gonna say, we saw near the end of your runs, it definitely looked like you were having some fatigue issues.
Or was it nerves? What was it? Was it fatigue?
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't nerves. Once I saw like the 28, I was like, yeah, I can't do this.
You just gave up. It was resignation.
No. Well, in the beginning I had already given up because like I feel like both these players are just way better than me because I feel like they were able to beat my times on. I had the best time for almost all the characters originally. Then everyone beat them, but I think it took me hours and hours and hours to get that best time. And then they were able to beat it, then beat it again and beat it again. They're posting in the time trials chat like within minutes of each other. So I was like, okay. So I feel like they're just way more consistent.
I think it's the difference between like having a target versus being the first person to set the world record. Like there's a very big difference, right? Because it's like when you start, you're just like, how far can I go? What's my limit? And then you put the controller down and you're like, okay, this is the time I'm gonna put up, right? But then if you're the second person, you're in a totally different world. First of all, because you have like a goal, right? You know, like anything other than my best isn't good enough because I have to beat that time. But then once you beat that time, now you have something else, which is you've got a guy right behind you who's going to be like on your ass. So you're like, fuck, I need to keep going. Sorry, family friendly stream. And yeah, it's tough, man. I think that SSTJ and Stiba, I think you guys are all exceptional players. So I don't think that it's fair to say, oh, well, they're better players than you. I think it's that they're just really dedicated at trying to get the best time possible. And like maybe that's just you didn't put in as much time as them.
I'm trying to think of anything else, but
don't mind that sound. That's just me breaking my house.
I have a bird in the background squeaking, so don't mind that noise either.
Yeah.
Primarily like with Kid, I was saying in my stream that his trial in particular, they had targets really far away, and then charging side B gives you that speed that works really well. But for Combat Lab, it's much smaller boundaries, targets are really close together, you have to constantly cancel them. And Kid's float is only so fast. And I still think probably for this one, Ashani's probably the best character. Ashani, maybe Ezzy. But
I don't know. Like, maybe.
With Blink and everything, because I feel like if you look at Urda, that just like up air on Ashani covers about the same amount as with Urda. So if you just copy what SSTJ is doing, but using Ashani instead and with Blink, then just the aerial movement speed, because I feel like Ashani can move the fastest in the air vertically just because of up special.
Time will tell, like whether or not who's the best character at this stage when we release it to the public. I'm really curious. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I think of the 3 characters, and you're probably going to disagree with this, I think Kid's probably the best one for this map.
I'm just trying to figure out, because there was 2 spots that I had strategies that would have been faster, but I either kept messing it up or kept failing to do it, which were different parts to just side B. And I kept messing up the runs, and I was like, better just be safe, use float instead. And yeah, so
I mean, the side B is so fast.
I was saying that there was on the last stretch, you didn't do this, at least from what I saw, but you could have like fallen down while charging side B, plowed through both of the targets below.
You only get one of them.
He beat 27.
Wow, he did it.
Yeah,
he did it.
He just beat 27 on stream.
Nice.
I think that the where people actually peak out is gonna be like, I don't know, 24. I feel like when it's like super optimized, I can't imagine people going much faster than that. But
yeah, I tried doing the side B under the stage, but I always had issues with just landing it properly, and it's the very end, so that's when it kind of gets a little bit nervous. And then that last target, I would always just kind of float. Oh, that wasn't high enough, gotta up B. So I think primarily the biggest time savers for mine would be I don't rush immediately after hitting something sometimes. So all of those will add up. Then Kid falling in there can get like 3 to 5 targets in certain spots if you line it up just perfectly. I ended up getting that whole middle spot with 1 nair once throughout the entire thing. And then after that, I wasn't able to do that anymore. I was way too inconsistent, so I opted for try to get 3 on the right, fall below, up B. For that set of 5, I see that SSTJ is bursting. I tried bursting, but Kid's burst is smaller, so it doesn't reach all of them.
Yeah.
So that wasn't an option. I think, I don't know, a lot of the suggestions for burst, I feel like burst is just too slow. I feel like it's better to just hit half of them, rush, hit half, rush away. When you burst, you can't rush out of it. You get stuck. So I feel like maybe SSTJ right now, if he's still playing, could save more time if he stops rushing that middle one. If he just, maybe if he finds a way to super jump and then nair with Urda, that might actually crush all of them while still giving him speed to the next set to the left. That might actually be even better.
It's funny that you say that because he just posted a record for 2693.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Did you do you have any socials, Jeremy, you want to plug?
Yes. So obviously the main one I want to plug is the Facebook page for Rushdown Revolt, because I am now helping with the management on that. So please spread that around. Cause
that's
right
just
now,
facebook.com/Rushdown Revolt, right?
Yep. And because right now we're only getting a little bit, but I actually got some messages of people saying, "Hey, what happened to icons?" And in the inboxes, people were.
And you're like, "Well, let me tell you a story."
Sit down, boy.
Let me put this copy pasta directly from Keiko.
Yeah.
In his chat for you.
But I guess like for socials that I commonly use.
When a spark meets a melee clone.
I have a Facebook page. I think it's literally Jeremy Wishengrad as well. It's called Wishengrad. It's linked on my YouTube. My YouTube probably matters to me more. Search me up on YouTube. I have the kid combo video and stuff on the subreddit. You can follow my Twitch if you want. I stream maybe once a year. Not great. and then I use Twitter. I'm MH.
What is that sound? Is that me?
What's that?
Those buckles, I think, that high pitched noise.
No, that was me. Sorry.
It sounded like a bottle.
Your stream, because you ended Wishengrad, it just turned into an advertisement eventually.
Oh.
It turned into an ad?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's funny.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah.
Trying to think. Yeah, because that's pretty much all my socials. But
did you mention the Facebook group yet?
Oh yes. I barely talked about it. Well, right now it's kind of in limbo because I think you because you're admin of the page and I'm editor, so you have to add the group
into the page.
Because I can't do that now.
Oh, okay.
But if you guys like memes, I made a
official meme channel.
on Facebook.
It's
'cause I
on
feel like that
Facebook.
works better. It works
Yeah.
better than Discord. Let me type in the chat. It's called Revolt Hell. So if you're familiar with Melee Hell, same thing, but for Rushdown Revolt. I already made watermarks and put them in case you want to start making content. I also I think it was in the creators channel, I put a bunch of suggestions for what I would love to see for being able to make OC and assets and memes, because I love taking skits in games, or I love just making skits in games. I've done like episodes of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, but made them in Melee. So I'd love to see like us be able to manipulate the engine in such a way that we can get high quality models out of it. We can pose them in certain ways just using animations, and make it easy for us to Photoshop stuff out or in. So
Are we gonna source filmmaker Rushdown Revolt models? Is that what we're gonna do?
that'd be hilarious.
I can't wait till we get that technology.
How do I add groups to the page, by the way? I'm like there right now.
Okay, so it's in a different spot, I noticed. Let me go to the Facebook page. So are you in Revolt Hell?
I'm not. Let's do this off stream, but yeah, I'll add it. Everyone check out Revolt
Yeah.
Hell. And I'm gonna grab SSTJ from his I don't know, his zone.
Bring him in here. But yeah, it was
Oops,
nice
hop
having you
in.
Grad.
Yeah, nice to have you here, Wishingrad. Thank you for participating in this. What do you think is the right number of people to invite for like the next one? What do you think? I don't know if you had time to watch the broadcast. If you think, if any
yeah.
tips.
I was just focusing on my own stream, but
All good, yeah.
I feel like with the combo contest, it'd
Yeah.
be really cool if there was 3 different like partitions. So if we did maybe 9 or 10 people, then 3 of them get dropped out each time. So we have a increasingly more difficult trial each time. So
Damn. Okay. So
yeah,
you could, but I feel like we should do kind of shorter times for those.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, first round is 15 minutes.
and you only have a certain amount of tries maybe to make it like faster, and then the last one would be like this traditional one when it's down to like 2 or 3 people, and then it could look like a speed running race altogether.
Yep. Yep, I love that. We can go from 10 people to 5 people to 1. Alright, I'll drag you SSTJ. Alright, well thank you, Wishingrad. I love that suggestion. We'll try that out. A multi-stage trial run. That sounds super fun. Would make for great content for everybody, I'm sure. And yeah, thank you so much.
No problem. Thanks
I'll
for
grab
having me.
SSTJ now.
And I've already joined Revolt Hell.
Nice.
Hey.
All right, SSTJ, how's it going, man? How's it feel to be 1 up air and 1 ledge away from winning this? Go straight to the punch.
Oh, man. It sucks, but you know, I had fun still, so that's all that really matters, right?
Yeah. That's
I mean,
that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes.
We were both like feeling the pain when you missed that last up air, the last run. Like I saw it. I saw the pain, man. That looks so painful.
I was pulling up another stream here while we're talking. So yeah, what do you think the potential is for this stage? Like how fast do you think people can go? What's the limit in your mind?
Well, as I've been waiting to get Dragon here, I just got sub 27. Right now, I'm trying to push it to sub 26.
I don't know if you're watching our stream, but we have world record 2693. So there you go. We're ahead of you, man. We got it.
Yeah, we kept you on. So we saw that.
Everyone saw it. Everyone saw it, not just us.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. We're also waiting for the actual replay file to come through from Stibba.
okay.
Yeah. So
He's gonna have to pour through a lot because each attempt is gonna have its own save file, and he's going to have to watch every single one, and it's kind of a very tedious process.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, but what did you think about the competition?
Honestly, I had a lot of fun. I'm hoping there was some more, because I'm trying to get first place in these next few ones. That's my goal.
All right, so here's the new format. We got a new format already. It's 20 seconds old. So we're going to start with 10 people, and there's going to be 3 phases. The first phase is 15 minutes, and you have, if you're not in the top 5, you get cut.
Ooh.
And then you have 30 minutes, and you'll go from the top 5 to like 3 people. And then you have 1 hour, and it's the one person wins.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just trying to think of different ways that they could do this competition, because it was a lot of it was very exciting to watch for the most part, just because they're definitely like it's nice to be able to see the innovation in motion is how I want to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just thinking about like, so how did you feel that you did like during that the competition? Like what did you feel like you enjoyed most?
All right, so when I started off, I had no confidence because I'm like, oh god, I'm playing Erda. I don't know if I can do this. After I'm starting to get the feel, I'm starting to groove into it. I'm starting to feel pretty confident, especially since like my timer, I had the best time pretty much all throughout till like the last 10 minutes. And then that switched so fast. But honestly, what I liked about it, like in the beginning, there wasn't that rush, but like maybe in the last like 30 minutes, it started hitting me. It started just kind of slowly creeping in.
The hour went by really fast because I remember it was like, okay, you got 30 minutes left. And then suddenly you're like, okay, 15 minutes. Like at some point, are you like, okay, I've got 5 minutes to get a world record run. Like how the hell am I going to do that? Like did that pressure ever get to you? Do you ever like think about it like that?
Yes, at the last 15 minutes when he posted that 27:73, and only had 15 minutes, it hit me pretty quick.
Yeah, when I put to the chat, okay, so they didn't report my time in the channel. I didn't even look. All I know is I had the best time like 30-40 minutes in, and I was like, how? I thought I was losing. And then I decided to look at like 20 minutes left, and I saw the 27, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. We were watching. I mean, we'll talk about Stibbs while like when you bring him in here, but we were watching him for a while because he was the one that was like trailing behind in part of the competition. But it was because you guys, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but he actually used Zoo for this. So like the whole thing about Zoo though was the fact that it was like, you have to be super precise because she does not have the movement everyone else has. So you have to literally hit everything, and you have to hit it well. But I could see Stibbs was making he was perfecting the run. Like, he was getting there, and it was crazy because, like, even, like, when he posted, like, the other stuff, he posted, like, 31 or something, he was getting close to you guys. I was like, no, he messed up that run. He can go faster than that. And then, like, we went off screen because he wasn't there yet. And then when someone said he just got 27, whatever, and I was like, I missed it. Like we were seeing it happen in front of us, and we could have seen like that. We're gonna have to wait until the replay, but I'm sure it was amazing because like I saw the building blocks for it, and I was like, yeah, like the other people are gonna have to figure something out because the whole thing about each character is they all have their own strengths and weaknesses, and you just like being able to see different people leverage those in different ways is really exciting, especially in like a time-based competition like this.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah. So, so how did what did you feel like your biggest tools are that you used during the during this, like with your character who's supposed to be normally the big bulky character, not really the fast hit all the targets character?
Nair, always Nair. Like,
yeah.
I'm being 100% honest.
I mean, honestly, I saw you busting out the grounded lariat, and I was like, oh wow, okay. Like it fits in like a puzzle piece in some of those setups.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like the biggest thing I was trying to do, since my hitboxes last for so long, I would just like try to be in their vicinity and try to hit multiple at a time, because the hit stop of the targets kind of slowed me down a little bit. But if I can hit multiple at the same time, it would shave it off a little bit. And if using super jumps in that burst, since I'm a big body, my burst is a little bit bigger, as far as I understand. But that
Yeah, Urda's burst is just bigger because her body's bigger, so it needs to encompass more space. And that, like Wishengrad was even saying earlier that he couldn't do that the middle section with burst because Kid's burst is not big enough.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I did see you using like Nair using a lot of. I think side B was really important from what I saw, because of the fact that it counts for targets, like, and it also launches you forward. It lets you keep momentum a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially after doing that 2693, do you feel like that there's still possibility to shave off more time?
Yes, I feel like with my strategy right now, I can shave off to 26, but I'm sure there's better strategies out there. I feel like probably sub 23 feels realistic right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay.
Sub 23, wow.
Yeah, Keiko was saying that. I don't think I was think that's funny because Keiko was saying earlier, he was like, I don't think it's possible that they'll get under sub 26.
No, I said 24. I said 24.
24, you're right. I'm sorry. But
Come on, man.
yeah, if you can get like that, then that's crazy. Like I'm excited to see what the community at large is going to be able to pull out.
Yeah. I'm gonna accept that challenge. Sub 24, Keiko is what you said? I got it.
I don't think much further than that. No.
Okay, that's fair.
So a little bit of an update. I believe the replay system only saves the most recent replay, so I don't think we have Stibbs' replay.
No, it looks like it does. Only saves one, but all of them should be there. Because what happens is it saves two versions. It saves one that's like the version, and then it saves one that's like updated to be quote unquote last replay or something like that. So it should be there.
They need help finding it. Evil just pinged you.
Oh, he did? Alright. Well, I'm going to assume that he doesn't have it, but I'll say that that's okay for this. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I don't think that Stibbs made that up.
I'm fine with it. I'm here for the fun of it.
We had Ollie Wonder verify it though too, so I feel like
No, he didn't verify. He just said, "Oh, let's go, Stibbs." Like, you made it. Like, no one could see what Stibbs was doing because he was broadcasting it to me and you only. The only two people who could see what he was doing weren't looking at it.
Yeah, we didn't see it. I'm so upset.
Like,
if Greenwood hadn't been like, you should go over to Wishengrad right now.
because the thing is also, like, the whole time he was streaming to us, and he didn't know if we were looking at him or not.
Yeah.
So, like, he wouldn't be able to be like, oh yeah, I did that, and then like, nope. Like, you know, we'd be like, hey, we're literally watching you, you know? Speaking of which, here's the guy himself. How's it going, Stibbs? I hear there's some issues with the replay. It's not a big deal. We'll try to dig it up later, but it'll be a you know, the holy grail if we can find it. But I'm assuming that we might not, and so we are still gonna give you the first place position though. So how's it feel? You're the champ.
I don't know. It feels weird. I mean, I feel really bad because I don't have a recording.
Is there a way you can turn yourself up? By the way, I have you on full blast here. And you're like twice as quiet as everybody else.
Does that help any?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
So yeah, you were like trailing behind, and you were in last place for a really long time, and we were basically like, all right, he's got all the potential, but you know, we'll tune into third place now, which is Wishengrad, and then as soon as we did that, you basically got the first place time, and we missed it, unfortunately.
Yeah, so like the first 15 minutes, I was trying to figure out which character to play. I was like, well, Zoo was the most recent character I've done trials with.
Mm-hmm.
All the others, like, I haven't really played this week. So it's like, well, let me try Zoo. I was thinking Weishan was going to be the best choice. Like, before seeing the trial. Just because he covered so much space with everything he has. But decided to stick with Zoo, and then, like, spent like 30 minutes trying to find an optimal route, and then, like, finally found something, and then just tried to execute better.
So this is something we can talk about with all of you guys here. You know, you had an hour. The format is brand new, you know, and it was, you know, basically last minute from your guys' perspective. What did you think about in terms of planning your time? Did you think about, I want to do, you know, 30 minutes of labbing, 30 minutes of grinding? Or, like, how did you guys think about, like, how much time do you want to spend exploring versus trying to execute on it?
I think for the most part, in my case, exploring was miss inputs. Every time I would miss input something, I would do something really cool and go, hey, because I messed up this input, this is way faster. It just kind of happened from playing it over and over. I mean, I had my general route after maybe my 5th time running through, and I knew what I was doing from there, and then I optimized little bits and pieces from it each time from there. That's how I do all the other trials.
Yeah, so, sorry, Keiko, this is funny to me. You have the person on streams having some serious rollback issues right now.
They don't have the new patch.
Oh, do they not?
Nope.
Okay.
Because... No, they don't. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do have the new patch.
Well, I got off topic because of that, but anyway. So yeah, I was saying even to Keiko when we were watching your replay, I was like, oh, I see what he's trying to do here. It's like, because you were using Zoo, like I said, this Zoo is a lot more a technical character in terms of like her movement. So like getting to where she needs to be. Ah, frick! Are you kidding me? Getting where she needs to be.
You've got trains. I've got sirens.
Yeah.
That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe you can mute while the train's going by.
Of course, right now.
We'll come back to you.
But
Oh, maybe not.
I was just saying that, like, with everything that Zoo has in the toolkit, it definitely felt like you could get to where you were trying to get to. And I saw that potential too, definitely during those times. Like because you were only at one point you were only messing up the final part of the section. I was like, if he can tighten this up, he'll definitely like get a crazy record. So how did it feel to actually get that though? Like to do the run, to do like the run.
So the run that was actually my best time. The biggest time save was in the 2 middle sections, not the end section. And the beginning section was pretty much dialed in, like, from 30 minutes onward. I didn't change the beginning at all. But yeah, the 2 middle sections, especially I think it was either the 3rd or 4th one, which was basically just up B and then a bunch of neutral airs to catch, like, 3 or 4 targets in a row, and then up B, neutral air, up B, neutral air. Like, you had to get very kind of specific spacing to be able to neutral air and hit like all 3 targets in a row. Most of my runs I was missing the spacing on the neutral air, so like I was losing a bunch of time there. And then on the last set I actually played it like super safe. So I hit like the first 2 targets normally and then just kind of like slowed down and ended up the last target, I did an up B for that one instead of a side B, like I normally would. So like that time actually could have been like at least a second faster if I had like actually hit the last set as fast as I was trying to. Like I got nervous and like played the last one super safe and it ended up still being fast.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I definitely do think that the character had the potential to take a really good run. So I'm glad you were able to eventually then figure out with all her weird like side, special options a way to get the the win today. So like
yeah, I think between like her side B and her up B, like she just moves through like the targets extremely fast. especially when you can just spark cancel everything. Like, I know everyone says she's slow in the air, but like when you're constantly hitting targets, you don't really have the slowness that you normally have playing Zoo, because you're not whiffing aerials. Like, every aerial is spark canceled, you're not whiffing anything.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think what out of like what you played today, what do you think you'd want to see from future competitions like this?
Well, first off, I should probably record stuff because that was stupid.
Yeah.
um,
This was mostly for fun, and I don't think anyone, even like the other competitors, think you lied about the time, because we definitely saw the potential building up for that time. So I was totally, it was like we were both like, you know, like amazed, but I felt so justified because I was like, I said this was gonna happen. I predicted this, like, so.
I was really surprised at how close it was between the different characters. Like me playing Zoo and like Wishengrad playing Kid and SSDJ playing Zana. Like, all of our times are within a second or two of each other. And like, it probably would have been the same with a couple of the other characters. I did not try Ezzy at all, which might surprise some people, but I don't know. I haven't played Ezzy in a while. Routing with Ezzy is trickier than routing with Zoo, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. But yeah, I mean, it was really good, really good competition. It was nice to see like people being able to like I said, innovate live. I'm glad that we were able to, you know, see some of your really good runs, as well as like, you know, what shaped up then for that big run, and just see how the other competitors worked out. And I think that definitely this will take a really cool direction for like competitive, you know, Rushdown like in general, because then you have an entirely new kind of format that you can do. And I don't know, Keiko, like, if you want to make this like a thing, like,
I definitely do. Yeah, no question about that.
People want to, like, you know, it'd be interesting if there was a way you could make a, you know, the target. You know how like if there was a way that people could custom make target maps for, you know, this kind of mode, I think it would really be interesting to see what people could come up with, you know. So what would you say was your high point of like the competition?
High point? I don't know. Actually getting a decent time. I mean, the first like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I was like, well, I'm in the last place. Like, none of my times feel good at all. So I don't know. Like, I'm never satisfied with any of my trials times. I don't think any of the records that I currently have on trials are very good runs at all. Like, they're all super beatable. So it'd be nice to see more people try.
Yeah, I mentioned we're going to try to get 10 people in at entry for the next one, and then we can try eliminating people in several phases. What about, did you have any runs that were just super close to beating the time that you had? Or was that like by far and away your best run and you just couldn't even get close to it?
My very last run was like a 29 something, and I got a couple more like 29-ish 30-second runs. But yeah, nothing. That was the only one in the 27 or 28 range.
Got it. So question to you and question to SSTJ. Any socials you guys want to plug while you're here for the community to know about? No. It's true. You didn't even stream. We had to like steal your Discords. You know.
Yeah, I'm not a social media person.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Well, I got twitch.tv/LegoSSTJ. Catch me streaming. I'm trying to stream this game a lot more just because it's fun. Catch me at Twitter at Lego SSTJ. It's not much right now, but I'm going to start building it up, especially with more tournaments on the way. So,
This guy's playing League of Legends now? Oh no. Damn.
Keiko's like, not in my stream.
Definitely not. Let's watch this. Let's watch this SSTJ guy.
Yeah, he seems like a swell chap.
All right, we're gonna throw the stream over to you, SSTJ. Congratulations, everybody, and Stibba. I'll need you to send me your Steam ID. It's a 17-digit code. You can get it from Steam, I think .xyz or something like that.
Do you care if I plug Keiko?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so
Yeah, we were joined on the commentary desk by our one and only Buckles.
And I am definitely a Twitch streamer. I stream at twitch.tv/BuckleSupreme and do all sorts of things with Rushdown Revolt and various other games because I play a lot of things, because I have a lot of time, because I like video games. But yeah, it was really fun co-commentating this with you, Keiko, even though it was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I think I'm going to be starting my stream eventually, like after this, but it was very nice being able to co-commentate this, and I definitely would love to do it again if you would have me.
Definitely.
And, it was nice getting to talk with you guys, Wishing Grad, SFTJ, and Stibs. I look forward to possibly talking to with you again in other competitions.
There you go.
Summer. So,
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Let's support SSTJ. He was so close, and now he holds the world record. Let's see how far he can take it tonight. Have a good night, everybody.
have a nice night, guys.
Thank you, guys. That was great. That was super fun.